I'm going to tell you guys a story about how one YouTube video gave me one theme song for one amazing amusement park. And we're starting right now. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Coaster Scout Stories, where I, David Sharp, would like to tell you guys stories about roller coasters in some way, shape, or form. Today I want to talk to you guys about how one YouTube video gave me the drive and the push to go to Cedar Point Amusement Park. This all began when I was a junior in high school in the spring of 2014. As a junior at high school, I had a lot of free time on my hands, and throughout that time I often looked at roller coaster POVs and looking up certain amusement park websites. One of the amusement parks that caught my eye was Cedar Point. And at that time, I didn't know much about it, so I dug, and dug I did. Turns out the place had a lot of amusement park awards. Many of these were like the Golden Ticket Awards, where they just had the best amusement park year after year, and they had the best steel roller coaster year after year. And at that point, it just gave me the notion of, that's interesting. I might want to visit that amusement park sometime. But at that point, I didn't have that full oomph that need for it to go. But all of that changed once I came upon a YouTube video called This is Cedar Point's 2013 Mix by the YouTuber known as Pure Thrills. Now, Pure Thrills today has made a lot of music videos for certain amusement parks. Recently, he's done one for the Disney Christmas event. But none of those music videos has ever come close to his Cedar Point. This is Cedar Point's 2013 mix. This one was really, it just got me right here. Right in the heart. Right where I needed it to be. It gave me that full awe, excitement, the imagination of what Cedar Point could possibly be, and what it actually was when I actually got there. And really, it was a wonderful thing to watch. In my mind, it was just like lightning captured in a bottle. It was just once in a lifetime video that I know I would never be able to see anywhere else. And as such, is one of the only videos that I have as my favorites. It really was the ultimate video for me for Cedar Point. And it just made me just so giddy, jittery, excited, and it actually just made me say, stop, I'm going to Cedar Point. This was that kick in the pants for me to go. It just made me say, it just made me want to go there. And it gave me that excitement, that motivation to do so. But unfortunately, things did not stay the same for long. After a few months of watching and rewatching 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 that entire video, turns out the YouTube copyright system took the video down due to the copyright claims upon the video's music. And at that point, I was just angry. It's just, why did you take away the only thing I had to imagine Cedar Point for myself? It was just, type of thing. Just was angry, just mad. Just full on angry about that. But it turns out everything was not lost. In fact, I found ways to re-engineer certain ways to actually put the video back together. Now, that doesn't mean I made the video up again. No, I can't do that. That's not what I'm supposed to do. And I know I follow YouTube rules and other rules to a T. So, what I actually did was first find the song itself. And as I watched the video before it was taken down, I figured out that the song that was played in the music video was This Is What It Feels Like Extended Mix by Armin van Buuren. And once I figured out what the song was, I made sure I got it on iTunes, put it on my phone, and from there on out, I actually played both. It had two things separately, but played them simultaneously. We interrupt your video to bring you this important advertisement. Hey you! Thank you for watching the Coaster Scouts YouTube channel. If you are ever interested into roller coasters, developing courage, or being a part of the Coaster Scout community, be sure to subscribe to the Coaster Scouts YouTube channel for more content like this one, and better content across all different series across the Coaster Scouts YouTube channel. We now return you to your video. And with this point of the video, I'd like to help you guys do the same thing that I did and experience this video for the same way that I did when I first saw it. So in order to do this, you need to have two devices or two tabs to an internet browser. It doesn't matter what the device is or what internet provider you use, it'll all work the same way. Now with these two devices, I need you to have the first device have the This is Cedar Point's 2013 mix video, and on the other device, I need you to have the This Is What It Feels Like extended mix by Armin van Buuren on the other one. Now, you can't really just start both of them at 0 because the music itself wouldn't match up with the song. But, so with that in mind, I'll need you guys to actually have the devices to turn your cursors towards about 20 seconds in the video. Just have the cursor set on 20 seconds, and then from there you play them simultaneously, and it'll give you the music video that I first saw for myself. If you are using two tabs on the internet, it's going to be a little more difficult. Well, you see, if you have two tabs, it's going to be a lot harder to do this both simultaneously as you would for two devices. So with those who are using two tabs, I'll need you to play the music first, and then from there, you go over to the video tab, and then wait and wait and wait until you hit a certain little peak on the music tone. In fact, I'll play it for you right here, so that way, I'll play it for you guys right here, so that way you know which peak you need to know when you hit the play button. So once you're here, you're listening to it, you're waiting and waiting until you hear, there. Once you hear that, ding, same way it hits that, it goes to that point where it's just really high-pitched noise. That's when you play the video, and it will go the same way it was supposed to be when I first saw it. From that point on, I grew a lot of fascination for the song, and really, I tied it to Cedar Point directly. And at this point, this is what it feels like extended mix by Armin van Buuren will always be the theme song for Cedar Point. It will always be there for me whenever I go to Cedar Point. There is no trip to Cedar Point without it. It's the wonderful song to listen to. It's a coup d'etat. And the imagination I had for myself for the amusement park, as it was. Back when I was in the summer of 14, driving to the amusement park for the very first time, I played this thing while when I was seeing those roller coasters for the first time. And it just made me awe-struck. It was fascinating. It's just like, oh my gosh, what a wonderful amusement park. What a wonderful place. What a wonderful place. And it just gives me that excitement, the energy, it's like, it's right there type of thing. It was just wonderful. It was just really wonderful to have. It really is. And from here on out, I'm always listening to this for Cedar Point. It's always my theme song for Cedar Point, no matter what it is. And this is the end of how one video by Pure Thrills gave me that oomph, that motivation, that need to go to Cedar Point. It was just wonderful to have. It was just wonderful. It was really great to have, indeed. Cedar Point would not be the same without it. I would say that much. It would not be the same. it would not be the same at all. But as I transition from the story on to the next piece, I always like to say thank you to those who watch and those who support the Coaster Scouts YouTube channel. It's always great to hear from the Coaster Scout community. And today, I'd like for the Coaster Scout community to answer one final question for you guys. One final question that I'd like to ask you guys. And that is, what's a theme song that you guys have for any amusement park that you've been to? What are some music? What's some things that you guys listen to before you go to the amusement park? Like, what's one thing that gets you excited for the day that you'll have at any amusement park? I'm very interested to see what you guys could come up with. I think one thing that you could actually connect with and is get you ready for the day, some way, shape, or form. I think I'd love to hear from you guys what that might be, and see how those songs connect with them, and maybe we can exchange different theme songs for different amusement parks. Either way, it'd be a wonderful gift and exchange for you guys. Exchange for you guys to work with me and anybody else. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. See ya. Hey you! Thank you for watching the Coaster Scouts YouTube channel. If you are ever interested into roller coasters, developing courage, or being a part of the Coaster Scout community, be sure to subscribe to the Coaster Scouts YouTube channel for more content like this one, and better content across all different series across the Coaster Scouts YouTube channel. I develop a lot of series, such as the Thomas Perspective, talking about roller coasters and amusement parks in general in an opinionated basis. I create roller coasters for certain YouTube channels in a new series called YouTuber Roller Coasters, and I address topics more in depth with a series called David's Inner Thoughts. And in fact, if you are ever interested, I have a video just about that talks about the core values of courage and community. This video was a real direction maker for me. It gave me that notion of why I create what I create. The drive to develop myself as a better content creator for you. As always, thank you for watching.